and gentlemen. So, Engineer Joseph Mboga, PS State Department of Roads, Mr. Chulko Park, the DG Development Corporation Office Contract, Dr. Kim Do Yang, Senior Advisor, EOM Ikyun, Managing Director of Contract, Ms. Kim Mirina, Secondary Secretary, Kim Jong-hoon, MD Kind, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by acknowledging the historical cordial relations between Kenya and the Republic of Korea. It is indeed a factor of this friendship and the attendant mutual benefits that we have gathered here this morning for the launch of the two-year projects 2022-2023 under the Economic Innovation Partnership Program between Kenya and the Republic of Korea. EIPP is a new extended cooperation grant model from the government of the Republic of Korea, which seeks to foster mutually beneficial relationships between the Republic of Korea and her partners. This program provides comprehensive development, including pre-feasibility and full feasibility studies, mainly for infrastructure and urban development projects, to support the partner countries' economic development. We are pleased to be part of this program. This launch today follows the successful implementation of Year 1 projects under the program last year, after the signing of the governing Memorandum of Understanding in March here in Nairobi. The Year 1 projects comprise 3 major projects related to the development of our Konza Smart City. And these were the strategies for the Smart City, the Konza Technopolis Integrated Control Center, and the Smart Mobility in Konza City. I was delighted to participate in and preside over the EIPP conference in the Republic of Korea in November last year. EIPP partner countries shared their experiences on implementation of the Year 1 projects. The participating partner countries included Hungary, Indonesia, and Kenya, just to mention but a few. The objective of the conference was to introduce an overview of the program and share the progress and outcomes of the EIPP conducted through the project year. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, the conference intended to establish a further partnership to move forward with the next project by providing a plan for 2022-2023 EIPP, including its background, goals and expected benefits, and building a cooperative network to explore promising fields and follow-up projects. I'm therefore equally delighted, ladies and gentlemen, once more, for the honor of joining you this morning for the launch of Year 2 projects. Konza Technopolis has identified several candidate projects for consideration in this phase of our development cooperation program over a first 3-year period. I'm pleased to note that 4 additional projects have been approved for implementation during the second year of the development program. These are the preliminary feasibility study for an intelligent transport system and integrated control center, establishment of a startup ecosystem at Konza Technopolis, development of smart logistics, and development of the Konza-Nairobi Corridor Transport Network, ladies and gentlemen. This initiative, therefore, marks yet another great milestone in the development of Konza Technopolis and for the transformation of Kenya through technology and innovation. Allow me to state that ICT is at the core of Kenya's economic transformation agenda, both as an enabler and a driver, ladies and gentlemen. Technology has put Kenya on the digital map. We are widely recognized as a leading innovation hub in this region, and we are blessed with many educated and tech-savvy young people. We have defined the following flagship projects whose realization will propel Kenya into a digital future. The first one is the training of Kenyans to improve their digital literacy through programs such as Itume and Ajira. The development of 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable, which is an integral component of our digital superhighway, as was espoused in our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. The setting up of 25,000 free Wi-Fi hotspots spread evenly across the country, and the establishment and operationalization of 1,250 digital hubs within the villages at the ward level, which is the lowest administrative level that we have within our district administrative setup, ladies and gentlemen. The accelerated automation and digitalization of all core government services in both national and county governments. This is an ambitious project, ladies and gentlemen. We have embarked on it. As we speak, we are at about 3,000 government services already aboard the eCitizen platform. When we started off about 1.5 months ago, we were only at a meager 350 government services. So our proposition, which has been espoused at the highest echelons of government by none other than His Excellency the President, that by June this year, we will be having 5,000 government services aboard technological platforms, is both achievable and realistic. Establishment of Konza-Nairobi as an enabler to transform the country to a middle-income industrialization economy. At Konza, we already have the basic infrastructure in place. All we are asking for right now is for the private sector to come in and invest at Konza, which is our envisaged smart city. The foregoing, ladies and gentlemen, is in addition to availing common services in an online portal for ease of access by citizens. Our meeting today, therefore, underscores our commitment to the development of Konza-Nairobi and the overall transformation of the country's ICT landscape. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to acknowledge that the continued support from the government of Korea has enabled Konza-Nairobi to initiate various key projects which are currently at various stages of development. Among the projects being implemented in partnership with the Korea government are the KAIST, the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, which is currently at the construction stage for the university physical infrastructure. We expect to take the first students at time next year. The Konza Digital Media City project, whose conceptualization process commenced in 2017 with a pre-feasibility study through the knowledge sharing program of Korea. This project has further benefited from support from the Korea Exim Bank, which extended to us a grant for the full feasibility study and master plan. I highly commend the collaboration of the Konza-Nairobi Development Authority and the Korea Trade Investment and Promotion Agency for enhancing the cordial relations between Kenya and Korea through the implementation of the above projects. Ladies and gentlemen, we have embarked on very, very fundamental projects in pursuit of our vision of an empowered and digitalized Kenyan society. We are enhancing our ICT infrastructure so that we have got reliable, stable, extensive internet all over the country. We are onboarding government services on technological platforms so that we can virtually engage with Kenyans and they don't need to physically visit government offices to consume government services. We are embarking on an ambitious program of e-commerce to facilitate our trade all the way from the source of raw materials up to the market while leveraging on technology. We are also embarking on a major e-entrepreneurship, digital entrepreneurship programs, starting with local assembly of cheap smart enabled phones and then pursuing local manufacture of computer software. It is envisaged that the government will get partnership from the private sector. The government of Korea has so far come in very handy, and we look forward to continued partnership between the government of Kenya and the government of Korea in this regard. Thank you, all of you, for joining us here today for the launch of this program. Please be assured that based on the functional mandate of our ministry, from a policy, legal, and regulatory perspective, we will ensure that all these initiatives are anchored on the correct architecture so that we create an enabling environment, not just for the private sector, but also for us as government to deliver on our mandate so that we can position Kenya effectively in the global marketplace by way of comparative advantage on one hand, and also position Kenya effectively as the ICT hub of Africa on the other. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
I firmly believe that EIPP will play a key role in providing the connectivity and international linkages required to hasten the endeavor. We congratulate this good idea and innovation by the Korean government, which will find fertile ground and a receptive audience in the Kenyan government Kenya government generally, through the impact, output, and inputs. Impacts increase access to Konza Technopolis, enhance economic activities, security, social welfare around the area where the project roads traverses, increased capacity for road sections, expansion of Kumbi, Katumani, Mariri, and other small adjacent towns. Outcome: a safer and more efficient transport facility in the project area. Output to be faster and efficient transit between Nairobi, Machakos, and Konza, enhance income per capita, reduce collision along the road, job creation to those engaged during the construction. We commit to journey together in ensuring inter-agency collaboration and realizing a common objective of infrastructure development. To this end, we thank you all and may God bless you. Thank you.
My name is John Paul Okiri, the acting CEO for Konza Technopolis Development Authority. We are here today to launch the Year 2 EIPP program. EIPP is the Economic Innovation Partnership Program. That is a partnership between the government of Kenya and the government of Korea. As you are aware, the president visited Korea in December last year, where a mutual beneficial relationship was developed between Kenya and Korea. We've been working together in partnership with KOTRA and the MDs here to develop this partnership, and the MOU was signed in March 2022. And in year 1, we've been able to study the strategies of smart city. We've also been able to study the integrated control center, and also the smart logistics in Konza Technopolis. That is the study that was done. This is a partnership where it's a grand cooperation model between Kenya and Korea. And we've been able to do year 1 study, and currently we are here today to launch year 2 study. And year 2 study, of course, includes the development of the ecosystem, innovation startup ecosystem, the development of establishment of smart logistics, and also the development of strategies for the smart city. So we are here today with KOTRA to launch this program, and this program will lead to the further development of the projects that we've had between the government of Kenya and the government of Korea. We've been able to do the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, which is currently under construction, and an upcoming project called the Smart Digital Media City, which is also going to begin very soon. We've concluded the feasibility study, and now we are going into the development of the design and later on procurement of the contractor. So we are here today in support with KOTRA and the government of Korea to launch this program. So thank you.
My name is Ikyonom. I'm the MD of Konza-Nairobi. Apparently, these happen, right? So the CEO was very kind to make all the explanations. If I just want to, make it a little bit more in detail, is that phase 1 was basically about getting on with the hardware. Now, stage 2 and the upcoming stage 3 for 2023 to 24 will be about mainly focusing on the software, which means that we have the Konza Technopolis as a whole, but now we're currently more focusing on the infrastructure, whereas stage 2 and stage 3 will be more about getting the high-tech industries and the facilities and the software programs embedded. Thank you.